and you're giving them opportunity into the music industry, that was a damn lie. So hey guys, my name is Kwolnik, but on TikTok, my name is Kwolnik Sound. I am a singer-songwriter upcoming. You can follow me on TikTok at Kwolnik Sound, QUELNICKSOUND, and you can also find me on YouTube at Kwolnik Sound, QUELNICKSOUND. 59 cents for a cup. You best believe I'm about to get one of those. Like, okay. Let me know what you think about the hair. I reducted the hair today. Natural hair movement in the house. So I paid. There you go. You need to like have that on camera though, not just my card though, not my card. Like, homegirls, show how much I'm paying for this Jamaica. This is Jamaica at 7-Eleven. Boo-boo. Jamaica is the best. If you get it at the taco stand, for a cup like this, you'll be paying like $8. I'm only paying 59 cents. 7-Eleven, show it over here for me. Look. Can you believe that? Ready?
Thank you.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
This is Hollywood, okay? Not Hollywood. Not what you think it is, but what it actually is, okay? So I'm hanging out with a homie. It's a Wednesday evening. I'm hanging out with him, trying to give him some like encouragement for his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know, the struggles is real in these streets, so we all trying to like entrepreneurship one way or the other, you know? Hi to the homie.
Got my snacky. Here, I'm waiting for you, girl.
Oh, wait.
Got my treats right now. Look, Nicky Green.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying, right? Okay.
What you saying?
It's been a long time coming, a very long time coming for me as a singer-songwriter. I've been on this journey for so many years, hustling, late nights, early mornings, you know, just really working on my craft and working on my voice. It isn't easy to be this artist. It isn't easy to be in Hollywood, aka Los Angeles, and pursuing the career and giving it your all, doing the dirty jobs that people don't want to do, humbling yourself to nothing because you believe in this art, you believe in this thing, so you would give it your all, you know, working so many jobs just to keep fighting for this thing, you know. And it pains you when you see people who have so much thrown at them, right, and they exploit it to kind of like, they act like they're helping those who are upcoming or those who are in less fortunate situation, but they aren't really helping you. Like, homegirl wasn't really helping us. She just kind of like exploited us from my experiences. I don't know how it is now. I wouldn't tell you how it is now. This was like a couple years ago, the experiences that I had with her. Because in the future, when things work out for me, I'm not saying for a fact, she may go and say, oh yeah, like it was my program. No, bitch, it wasn't your program. Because I just know how some of these celebrities, how they get. To close it on a positive note, my friend's place is incredible. Did it stop recording?
No, it's rolling.
It's rolling? Okay. On a positive note, I wouldn't say anything to degrade my friend's place. My friend's place, excuse me. It's incredible. If you want to donate. If you want to go and do some activities with the younger people there, please do. You would learn a lot, and there'll be a lot for you to see to really make you humble and appreciate the little things or the simplest things that life has to offer. Unfortunately, I'm no longer a participant, a part of my friend's place, because I've aged out several years ago. I've aged out like, it's been like what, almost 8 years or 7 years So I no longer participate in the program, but even still, I won't say anything bad about the program. What I'm saying isn't targeted towards the program. It's just targeted towards this specific celebrity. Like, don't exploit people's pain. Do not exploit people's pain for your personal gain, because you don't know what we are going through, okay? And I'll never forget. I know I said I won't go in details until after things work out for me. If my fans, my future fans that I've yet to build, right? Okay. When you guys hear the music and we start, hey sis, love to see you. When you guys hear the music and we start building our fan base and getting to know each other, and you guys want to hear the full story pertaining to this specific celebrity, I will tell you nothing but the whole truth. But until then, all I will say is, let's go in there. It's a little bit of light in there. Come on, you can come in. It's the OG. It's the last music. But right now he's working with a client. Cowboy has been looking out for me, and I want you guys to know, we will talk about him later. He's over there with the client. If you turn the camera a little bit, he doesn't mind. He's like the OG. He's the OG. He's been looking out for me, okay, because he's a barber in Hollywood, and I met him like sometimes last year, and he got the chance to hear my struggles. I even appeared on his podcast, and we talk about the struggles of being an aspiring singer-songwriter. And when I say an aspiring singer-songwriter, I'm not saying I woke up last night or I woke up today and said, okay, I'm a singer-songwriter. No, I've been pursuing this for as long as I can remember, okay? I've been a singer ever since I was in my mother's womb, and I started writing songs I think when I was 16 years old in Southwest Philadelphia, okay? And I moved to Los Angeles 2013, okay? So this has been such a long journey, right? And it's not easy to make it in the city, because a lot of times you're so close to the connections. You're in like the personal space of people in the industry. You're hiking. Like, I go to Royal Canyon to hike these kind of places, and when you're at these kind of places, there are people who work in the industry who are there, but you're not connected to them, because there's this thing in Los Angeles where you have classism, such and such and such and such, and also colorism and sexism too. So it's been a long journey for me, but because I believe in the music and I love the music, I love the art that I do, I've been writing and writing and writing and writing for so many years. Let me put my mic down, because it has been such a long journey. The girl that you see here, Kwolnik shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't still be standing. I shouldn't still be persevering. I'm able to remain consistent and persistent through the test of times, the non-stop adversities, because God is good and God is great. And because of the music, because I'm not just in the city working 9 to 5. Yes, I work 9 to 5 every week or so. Every other day or so, right? But what also keeps me going, number one, my faith in the music, because as I'm working a 9 to 5, no matter how many years it's taking me to get there, I keep in mind what I'm here to pursue. I'm here to pursue my career in singing and songwriting, okay? And though it may look like I'm not getting there, it's gonna take me ages and ages and centuries, but one day the Lord will eventually shine his light on me. Follow me. Let me put this on the table because I'm tired.
Here. Let's just do one more take of you telling the audience your TikTok, like all your socials, okay? So like, hey guys, so follow me on TikTok, you know.
And I want to finish summarizing what I was telling them a bit about the homegirl. I just don't want to say her name.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. I want to do it. It's just that the camera's dying.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So, we can do the take one. So, hey guys, my name is Kwolnik, but on TikTok, my name is Kwolnik Sound. I am a singer-songwriter upcoming. You can follow me on TikTok at Kwolnik Sound, Quel, NickSound, and you can also find me on YouTube at Quelnick Sound, QuelnickSound. I'm not the best at social media, but I'm doing a little something, you know. So you get the idea of my voice and see what directions that I'm heading. Of course, you won't see my original piece because it took me years to work on my sound, so I don't just expose it on the internet like that until I get a good, you know, I get some kind of opportunity where it's like more protected. You know, I don't want to expose something that have taken me so many years to build.
Good. Okay, so tell me, I heard that you were in my friend's place and you were part of the Happy Hippie program when you were homeless in Hollywood. Hey, Q.
Hi. How you doing? Am I cute or what?
Yeah, very cute. Okay, so
you like the hair or what?
I do.
I redid it today. Yeah. Natural movement.
You look like you're.
It's like 4C.
Yeah. Like
I did it myself. You gotta learn how to do these things yourself to save money. Self-sufficiency is always the way to go when you're living in this city as a struggling upcoming artist. Sorry, what's your question? Sorry, I get carried away.
Okay, so I heard that you were once homeless in the streets of Hollywood and you were part of a program called Happy Hippie run by Miley Cyrus. And, you know, I'm just curious, you know, I wanted the audience to know, you know, about your experience with the program.
Well, first thing first, being a homeless youth isn't anything that's pretty. It's hard, you know. It's a long journey. It takes you years to get your life together. When I was moving to the city, I didn't plan to be a homeless youth. I've always been the type of person to be independent. You can say over independent and be productive, but this city is the kind of city where even when you're on your feet, when you move here, the way the system is set up, the kind of system that's here and how it's set up to oppress and suppress people who are a part of the groups that you are a part of. So being a homeless youth when I first moved to this city, it was hard. And a lot of times I had to learn to forgive myself because I will blame myself that I did this to myself, you know? And I got myself into something like this just because I'm a passionate singer-songwriter. You know, I didn't plan to, because when I was in Orlando, I had my own apartment, but when I moved to this city, it oppresses you, it suppresses you, you know, so you gotta learn how to survive. It was hard, but I got connected with my friend's place from Hollywood Arts because I started off at Hollywood Arts going for the vocal lesson classes there, and it was a whole story to how they ended up at my friend's place, which I don't have time to get into it, but the guy who used to run Hollywood Arts, he was very cool, very, very cool. He was very on top of things. He believed in the youth and believed that we can become whatever we put our minds to. I'm getting emotional because those were the difficult seasons and difficult times of my life as an aspiring singer-songwriter. So I loved going to Hollywood Arts. Like, I really love being there. I love taking the theater classes, the vocal lesson classes, but unfortunately it couldn't continue because of fundings. So it ended up at my friend's place. The positive things about my friend's place, it was a great space to be a part of. The staffs were great. You learn a lot. There are resources you could connect to. A lot of times the resources weren't always many, but what do you expect, right? It's a non-profit organization, so they would do the best they can through donors and all these things, and they will always try to keep us active, keep us working on something. But I ended up there because of Hollywood Arts, because again, I started doing vocal lessons at Hollywood Arts, and when Hollywood Arts ran out of fundings, my friend's place took it over, and that was how I ended up there. And then several years after, I would say 2 years after or so, homegirl, you know, when she went to the VMAs and did her twerking stuff, she had to figure something out to fix her image. So then she became a part of it, put herself a part of it. I won't criticize her, but here's my thing, right? And it's a whole story to that. And I won't go into it because I'm still an upcoming artist, aspiring artist, singer-songwriter, so I gotta play my cards right. Okay, so first thing first, what I will say is, and I think I need to be clear, you know, I would never want to come across as someone is entitled to do something for me. No one is entitled to do anything for me, not even my own parents. Okay, the only person that's entitled to do something for me is myself, not even God, because God is loving and he's sweet, and we take advantage of him all the time. So he's not entitled to do anything for me but myself. With homegirl making herself a part of Hollywood Arts and naming it after her organization, Happy Hippie, I guess you can say it was a good thing, you know? And I wouldn't degrade her, but I will be real. And it's a full, long story to this whole thing, and we don't have time to go into it. But I would just give you guys a little something here and there. And after God has blessed me with, you know, an opportunity for the music, if my future fans, after we've established our fan base, if you guys would like to know the whole story, nothing but the truth and the whole story, then I can tell you guys the whole story to the Happy Hippie and all these things. It was never her responsibility to help struggling, upcoming artists who are homeless youth in these Hollywood streets. It's not homegirl responsibility. It's not Miley Cyrus responsibility. Like for me, in my personal situation, I made the choice to move to the city and pursue my musical career. It was my decision. It was my choice. It's no one's responsibility to figure it out for me. But what I don't like, and what I would never like, let me sip to that. I need some water. Sorry. Because it cuts deep, okay? You can keep recording.
Yeah.
It cuts deep. What I don't like and what I would never like, it isn't just her.
So how do you feel that you were used? You were used at the program, at the Happy Hippie.
And this has nothing to do with MFP. Again, MFP is incredible. We're just focusing on Homegirl organization and how we were kind of exploited for her PR gain. You should never exploit people's pain for your PR gain. Humanity should always be first. And I get it. In my honest opinion, I strongly believe that she found herself between a rock and a hard place after her whole VMAs, you know, twerking saga, and she had to fix it one way or the other. Hey, who am I to judge? But my only thing were, don't exploit our pain as homeless youth, especially for those of us who were homeless youth and trying to pursue our career in the music industry. Don't come promising things when you know that's not what you really want to do for us. Instead, you're just trying to build your PR, okay? I get it that she made herself a part of Hollywood Arts, okay? Because it wasn't her program from the beginning. It was Hollywood Arts. Again, that was how I ended up at MFB. I followed Hollywood Arts. She came and she decided to make it hers and decided to pay for the vocal lesson teacher, etc., etc. That's a good thing. But then she's going out from what I saw, because you remember, even you came to me today telling me, hey, what was it that you asked me again?
I asked you, you know, if you were able to get any opportunity from the program Miley Cyrus funds at my friend's place, you know, because it's been like, I think 5 years.
It's been more than that.
Yeah, maybe like six years, going to 7 years since I known you from the program. And, you know, I was just curious, you know, to see if, you know, they were able to do anything for you. Because of all of the marketing and all of the propaganda they were putting out, that they were helping the homeless, you know, that they were like doing all these things for the homeless. and for people that need,
You mean her organization?
our organizations,
Yeah. Miley
that
Cyrus.
how she's marketing that she's helping all these people. So I was just curious to know, because
and your question cut deep because I'm like, damn, like, and it's funny, it's been so many years. I'm no longer a part of the program. I've aged out. But when I was there, this is when she was like really, making it her own, and she even invited us to The Voice and all these things. So I watched the whole thing play out, and keep in mind, I was a part of the program way before she came and inserted herself into it. It was once Hollywood Arts before it went to MFB, and before it became Happy Hippie, and before she made these sweaters with her logos and things on it. It cut deep when you asked me earlier, because from the way, this is when I was there. I don't know how it is now. I can speak for how it is now because I've been aged out for several years now. But when I was there, even when we were invited to The Voice, it was all, we were just exploited. Our pain was exploited. She saw that we were youth in these streets, and we were hungry, especially for youth like myself who were upcoming artists. We were hungry for the opportunity. We were hungry to be heard. We were hungry to be acknowledged, especially by somebody who's already working and have a big name in the industry. And
And there was an incident with a gentleman that used to go there that he was invited to the VMAs.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole different story. Like, but I think what really hurts is that, our pain was really exploited. It was really exploited because if she would have went out publicly saying that, oh, I paid for there to be more vocal lessons classes, I would give her that. If she would have went out to the media, and when I say the media, I'm talking about the Hollywood media, okay? If she would have went out to the Hollywood media saying that I paid for there to be more guitar classes, give her that. Or I paid for there to be more vocal lessons classes, give her that. But going to the media, the Hollywood media, and making it to seem as you're helping these homeless youth and you're listening to their voices and you're giving them opportunity into the music industry, that was a damn lie. And again, I don't expect her to take on the responsibility of the choices that I've created for myself coming to LA to pursue my musical career. No, I don't even expect God to, though God is so great and so loving. The only person that's entitled to figure it out for me is myself. Okay, the only person that's, did it stop recording or is it going?
No, it's fine.
The only person that's entitled to figure out things for me when it comes to my musical career or just anything in my life is myself. So I'm not here saying that Miley Cyrus is entitled or how do you say it again? Or she's entitled to help us out because she came to the program and made herself a part of it. No, that's not the argument. Instead, the argument is, in the media, they were communicating things as, oh, she was helping these homeless youth. She was giving them foots into the industry. She was listening to their voices and listening to their passion, when behind the curtains, that wasn't really the reality. If she would have said, I was paying for there to be more vocal lesson classes, give her the benefit of the doubt. Or I was paying for there to be more guitar classes, give her the benefit of the doubt. But she wasn't really giving us, like, for example, when we were invited to The Voice, she had requested for us to answer all these questions. It's like she wanted to know about our musical journey. Why is it our passion? How are we pursuing it every day? What are those steps and things that we're doing? And she was like, when we get there, she would ask us these questions while the cameras is rolling, and we will have to answer it so she can get to know us and all these things. And it was like she was gonna sit and chat with us and eat with us and all these things. But when we got there, first thing first, her organization, they were able to get all the footage that they needed, But then when time came for us to meet her, she was late. And when she finally came in the room that we were in waiting for her, she was also in a hurry. First she came late and then she was in a hurry. And as soon as the camera started rolling, right, she just talked about herself the entire time. The questions that we were told to work on that she wanted to ask us, she didn't ask us any of those questions. If she did ask us questions, it was all pertaining to the things that she was saying. So it was not about her really like coming there to hear about our musical aspirations and how we were working towards it and the things that we are doing and what resources can help us better get there. It was not about any of those things. Instead, it was all about what she wanted to talk about, and she just talk about herself the whole time and then point at some of us to like kind of like how do you say it, to like agree with what she was saying. And then as soon as she was done, that was it, she just left. And we thought, okay, she's in a hurry to get back to filming. No, the next thing you know, we saw her in the car, you know, driving home, and she had already changed in her comfortable attire. And I will never forget that day.
And you guys never got paid? There was no compensation?
Well, it's not about that, right? I will never forget that day. I will never forget that day, right? Because at first I thought, oh, she's in a hurry, you know, she has to go back to filming. No, like, as soon as the camera stopped rolling, she left, right? And then less than 5 minutes after, you saw her in a car. She had changed her clothes in something comfortable driving home. And that's why when you asked me the question today, it really cut me deep, because I'm like, we're still here struggling. Many homeless youth. You can say I've aged out of the program. I'm on my own now and figuring it out one way or the other. I work so many jobs, you know, because in LA, you got to figure it out. Nobody's going to figure it out for you. Even God, who is so great, he wants to see you be productive. He wants to see you help yourself, and then he will help you. You understand what I'm saying? But when you ask him that question, it cut deep, because I remember in the media, her team is portraying it as they're really helping us. But that wasn't really the reality. You know what I'm saying? And even when the opportunity did come for her to get to know us and chat with us, which happened at The Voice, she didn't even want to get to know us. She didn't even want to hear what our humbling beginnings were. Instead, she just talked about herself, and then when she got through, she came late, talked about herself, and then rushed, and then left, changed her clothes, got in her car, and started driving home. Got in her car and began to drive home. You know what I'm saying? So
what do you think that could have been different in that experience? You know,
again, like, you can't be entitled to certain things, right? But I think what really hurts is seeing that your pain as a homeless youth was exploited. It was exploited, but for her personal PR gain. I'm not entitled to her doing anything for us. Let me speak for myself, because I don't know what the other youth who were a part of this would say, the other homeless youth. I don't know what they would say, but I would speak for Qualnick. I'm not entitled to her doing anything for Qualnick. I'm not entitled to her helping Qualnick to get her foot into the industry. But what cuts me deep when I look back to the whole thing with her organization, Happy Hippie, because again, I was a part of the program way before she inserted herself into it. You know what I'm saying? Way before I even became a part of MFP. You know what I'm saying? But what cuts deep is to see how we were exploited, because in the Hollywood media, she's making it to seem as, oh, her team is making it to seem as, oh, they're getting us into the industry, when behind the curtains, that wasn't really the reality. So that hurts. Though she isn't entitled to help us. You know, she isn't entitled, but don't exploit our pain.
Is there a message you want to send to Miley Cyrus? If you could, you know, if you could send her a message, what would be the message?
I honestly, this has been such a long and hard journey for me, and I'm still persevering every single day. So I think the only message that I have is to God and to my future fans. When you guys get to hear the music, you will love it, because you will see the pain, the late nights, the early mornings, the blood, the sweat, and tears. And the message that I have to God is, I'm so thankful to you for always holding me down, for being my rock, being my shield, and always reminding me to not give up on myself, to not give up on the music, and no matter how many doors are shut in my face, to keep persevering as a singer-songwriter, because one day I will eventually get there. And I think that's the message. The message isn't to her. People like her who exploit people's pain for their personal gain, especially for their PR gain, you don't waste your messages on them. You keep your message for God who has brought you a mighty long way, and you keep your message for your future fans who will appreciate the music, because they will hear the music and feel through the music the journey that has taken you to get to where you would then be, and that would make them even connect with the music even more and appreciate the music even more and even appreciate you being their artist. And I think that's what the message is. Yeah.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah, I can use my yeah. I have a number.
Cool.
Oh, you doing the photography?
No, yeah, I'm doing it.